Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie. I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. You can find me at astrologicaltarot.com, and I'm just loving seeing all of you here today. And I'm excited to have Tanys and Gerald with me today. We're going to have a lot of fun.
We already started.
I know.
I'm Tanys from the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy, and I am a Reiki Master Channel, Galactic Ambassador, Celtic Shamanic High Priestess. You know, I do stuff. And I'm really pleased to be here, excited to have all of you joining us.
Yay.
And I'm Gerald. I'm TarotStache. I am a certified tarot collector and all-around crazy guy. You have to like and subscribe because you do not know what my tiny hands are going to be getting into each week. So there you go. But I am a serious reader. I take this very seriously. So
you do.
I just
and you've
like
given
to
us
have
excellent.
a good time.
You've given us
Well,
excellent readings. We love you.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have some people in the audience. We have Shawana. Nice to see you, Shawana.
Hello.
And we have is Aspasia Rising. That's Beth or
Yes.
Beth.
Beth.
Okay, yes,
Awesome.
Beth. Good to see you, Beth. I recognize you from Gerald's show. And Shawana's laughing with us. And Karen is here. Hey, Karen. And she loves your glasses,
Karen.
Gerald. It's part of his signature
Aw.
look. He has his own
Thank
emoji.
you.
It's the mustache glass emoji. It's
There you go.
so
Yes.
him. All right. So welcome, everybody. I'm only going for the comments here. So I know there's a lot more people in the audience, as I can see. It's good to see you. Oh, Denise, it's so good to see you. I did get your message the other day, and I tried to reply, but it disappeared for some reason. So thank you for the compliment. I really appreciated that, Denise. That was very sweet of you. So yeah, I'm actually excited to get this show on the roll because we've got a lot of astrological energies that I want to go through. And oh my goodness, it's big. Oh, and Charlotte's here too. Hey, Charlotte, good to see you. All right, so before we get to everyone's questions, I'm going to go into what we can expect astrologically this week. Now, I have excellent news for today. Yay. Venus enters Pisces. This is the sidereal calculation, okay? It's going to be there till March 12th. This is excellent because Venus is exalted in Pisces and loves being here. So Venus is encouraging us to be generous, to give, to seek out pure spiritual relationships. And, you know, this mindset can assist us in finding a partner with whom we share a soul connection or deepen the soul connection that we have with our current partner. And again, this type of love goes beyond the physical. It's asking us to kind of free ourselves of material expectations regarding love and open the doors for a more successful marriage by looking at the other things. Now, Venus is all about love and money. So this is a really good place if you're looking for a little break from Saturn, because we had Venus and Saturn together in Aquarius for a while. No more. Thank you, God. Okay. So if you guys had a breakup or something huge happened in the last couple of months, that's because of the Venus Saturn being in Aquarius. Okay. Now Venus has moved on. And Venus is going to join Jupiter. Things are going to get a lot better for all of us. So that's good news. This is the bad news. Tomorrow, we have a Sun-Saturn conjunction. They're enemies. It's like a full-on war between Shani and Surya. It's very combative. Now, in Vedic astrology, the Sun is the father and Saturn is the son. So this points to a very difficult relationship with the father figures, or just authorities in general. So the Sun also represents kings, dictators, whereas Saturn signifies servants in the working class. So given the work disparities in the world, we can expect some revolutionary energies to spring from the collective. And the key to finding balance between kind of like this corporate oligarchy that we're moving into and the servants who put them in power is kind of key during this transit. A lot of things are going to come out. So basically, the best way to go about this is to realize that we are all actors in this play. If we're drawn to service and taking on other responsibilities, that's really great. You're in the right camp. But if you struggle with this, you may be forced to sacrifice your own needs for the collective good and start to contribute a little bit more. Okay. If you have a very strong sun energy in your chart, which would be, Leo energy or fifth house energy, you need to kind of give back to those who help build your material kingdom. Okay. That's something to keep in mind because it's important. Okay. And then we have Mahashivaratri. That's really awesome. That's on February 18th. And that's the wedding of Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. That falls on the darkest night of the moon. And Shivaratri translates to Shiva's light, which represents there are warmer, lighter days ahead. So that's a good energy moving forward. We can celebrate this day by fasting, chanting sacred mantras, participating in rituals like a yagya, which is a fire ceremony, and just asking Shiva or your aspect of the divine to light your path. To renunciation, so you could go to those other planes of being and existing. And the best mantra for this day is Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And you can do that during the day and then once during the night to help purify any negativity within you, because what he does is he destroys tamas and darkness. And then we've got a new moon on February 20th, and that's going to be in Aquarius, Shatabishak Nakshatra. And that means 100 demons and 100 healers. And this highlights your heavenly self and your shadow self. And Gerald is going to be doing a show on the shadow self in March. We were just talking about that. I'm so excited to hear more about that. But basically what this moon is doing is your higher self is bringing your inner demons to the surface, and you're being forced to deal with them. So the fight between the good and evil, it's all in you. And if you reach such a height that it affects you mentally, physically, and emotionally, instead of hidden down there, like a lot of us tend to hide the darker aspects of ourselves because people find it to be negative. Concealing this can only lead to suffering. So we're being asked to kind of deal with the more negative aspects of ourselves, just very honestly, very straightforwardly, and openly. Okay. And once we begin this process, you'll be surprised at how open and sympathetic others can be as you're just trying to be a better, brighter, more amazing person. Okay. So yeah, if you want to bravely take on your shadow side of yourself and address the need for healing, this energy is supported until the next moon. So do it on February 20th. And then Rahu enters Ashwini. That's a whole energy. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on, but I know that Tanys and Gerald have more for us. So I'm going to stop there and let them talk. Take care, everybody. And we're going to get to your questions. Good to see you, Bushra, Kirby.
Hello, all. So we have been hit with a very large CME, a coronal mass ejection from the sun. I say hit, we're nudged, but it was an X class, which is the biggest that we can get. And so what that is a whole bunch of energy coming at the earth, and it hits the atmosphere and gives us a nudge. And so it's a whole lot of light coming into the earth, which creates a higher vibration on the earth, puts spikes in the Schumann resonance scale, and increases our vibration. So it forces us to deal with stuff that's happening. So we've got healing the past coming up for you. Okay. For you, for all of us, we're all healing past stuff. That is what we're in for right now. And all is in perfect timing. Okay. So if there's something that you're waiting for, you're waiting to move through, I would say that, let's get the healing work done first. Everything is in perfect timing. It's coming to be that time to do some stuff. They're also saying it's almost over. Your current challenges will be resolved and you'll be able to look at the future with a smile. Okay. So that's because we are changing our vibration. It is coming in a higher frequency, which will help us to give birth to new energies on the earth. Okay. So there's also a lot of peace with this and love. So we got a dove here. We got love, pink energy, love energy. They're encouraging us to communicate freely, right? Because that's where there's a lot of power, is in our communication. Again, we've got the hearts here, though, in the communication. So please communicate with compassion and love. And don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine. You deserve to have your dreams come true. All right. So as we move through, see all the butterflies here, lots of transition happening for all of us. And this is to confirm our vibrations are rising as we go through the week. Okay. So what happens with those coronal mass ejections, they nudge the earth, and then 2 to 3 years, that happens 2 to 3 days after. So the coronal mass ejection happened Saturday around 2 p.m. So we're feeling that the beginning of this week. So that is what's increasing our vibe. You may be having some more fatigue, etc. Some aches and pains, feeling just off, like not sure what's happening. Just know that Archangel Michael is with you. Okay, so it's nothing to be concerned about. You just need to do a whole bunch of self-care and sit and listen to your angels because you are receiving. I know that Archangel Raphael is I'm seeing him like blanket the earth with healing energy at the same time. So we just need to feel into that healing to allow that and allow our vibration to raise, because we can welcome abundance into our lives near the end of the week. Now, abundance isn't just about money, although it can be for some. It may also be abundance of love, abundance of joy, abundance of happiness and peace. So on that note, let's look forward to the end of the week and lots of self-care at the beginning.
And I just have to say, I mean, talk about some skills, people. I
Aw.
mean, really.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm watching this and I'm like going, okay, everybody, you know it. I mean, you know, boom, I said it. Somebody had to say it. I might as well be the one. You're very welcome. I don't know about you all, but the energy is just really flowing. So building upon what these skilled readers said, we have to be very careful right now to not get ourselves caught up in our own thoughts and the whirling, because this is what is going on. There's so much happening. We're getting, you know, I'm in Ohio, where we always have false spring. It was like almost 70 degrees. And so it's like, it's crazy. So let's recognize that this is what's going on. And part of it is we're making stuff up because we're confused, we're bored, we're distracted. It's time, and this is what our ancestors are saying. It's the Four of Swords. We all need to take a break and change what we're thinking about. Instead of worrying about the hardships, instead do a crossword puzzle, do a seek and find, you know, something else to distract the brain and to allow it to relax. This is where it can be extremely helpful. Because what's going on, I mean, you know, out of 4 cards that I picked, 3 of them are tarot. I got 3 swords. This is the 7 of Swords. Be very careful on what you're saying and what you're agreeing to, because you're going to be held to that, and expect people to hold up their part of the bargain, and don't allow anybody else to remove your joy. Now, here's a tool to help us with it. It's the moon. Go out and look at the moon. Go honor ourselves with that connection. I mean, we have a connection to the sun and to the moon.
Yeah.
Maybe now it's time for you to go outside, look up at the moon. We have a new moon happening on Monday. New moon's great time to put something into action. When the full moon hits, go out and howl at the moon. Take your kids out, your dogs, your pets. Go honor that natural rhythm, because that's going to bring us back to our natural abilities and get us out of our brains, because we're all up here right now. So there you go.
You can also tap in using some moonstone to that moon energy. This is rough moonstone, so tap into that moonstone. Okay, great for that feminine energy, the healing of her.
Beautiful.
Wonderful. Thanks, guys. Oh, that this energy that we're feeling. I mean, in Vedic, I'm a Taurus rising, and my Venus is really strong. So I'm feeling it, you guys. It just feels good. And if you've got a lot of Scorpio in your chart, guys, you've got some Libra in Vedic, which would be Venus. And if you've got a lot of Gemini, that would be Taurus in Vedic. So that's kind of where I'm going with that, is if you felt the energy shift from yesterday, that's it. It's a very positive, benefic thing all the way to March 12th. So,
well, isn't it amazing that you're talking about that, and then Tanys was talking about the other thing that happened on Saturday?
Yeah.
You know, this stuff is real, people. It happens. Don't, you know, you can try to talk yourselves out of it. Don't. Just lean into it.
NASA measures the Schumann resonance, right? So you can check out the readings on the Schumann resonance. So that's science, guys.
Science is real, people. And guess what? Everything that we're doing is science.
Yep.
Boom. I said it. Somebody had to.
It is. It is. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So, let's get to all of your questions. That's why you guys are here. Good to see you, Kirby. Good to see you, Bushra Ali. Oh my goodness, you're from Pakistan and it's 5
Oh,
a.m.
wow.
there. Well,
Oh, wow.
welcome. Thank
Good
you for
morning.
good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
I actually have a gal that I work with from Pakistan. Okay. And there's Shawana. Good to see you. Okay. And then Rachel, I saw that you tipped, honey. So go ahead and ask your question. Oh, John Parks. Good to see you. Jiao. Good to see you again. And we're getting a lot of questions, guys. So, oh, Rachel says, y'all look gorgeous. Thank you, Rachel.
Thanks.
We're getting a ton of questions, guys. So if you want a tip, it's in the description. It's also up here, paypal.me/astrologicaltarot. And we'll get to your question first. And we're going to spend a little more time on you. Okay. So go ahead and ask your question, Rachel, because you did tip and we will get to you. Otherwise, I'm just going to do a general for you. I did pull some cards. I'm not seeing it here. Okay, so while you're doing that, I am going to pick the first card that I got for you. So whatever your question is, justice will be served. This is Archangel Raguel. We were talking a little bit before the show, and Tanys is an Archangel expert, and Gerald's going to be talking about this on his show coming up. So Archangel Raguel, he can bring you divine justice. A fair and just decision will be made for the situation that you're in right now. And do what you know is right. And really, their spirits, the spirit guides are telling you to really stand up for your rights. Because if you look at this card, look at that. That's what you've got behind you. Not a bad energy, Rachel. But know that this energy can cut you if you are not being justified and not being truthful. Okay, we know you are, but know that this is behind you and helping you. Okay. The main energy I got for you is from my Ganesha Oracle. This flew out. I had to go down and get it. Enlightenment. I very rarely pull this card unless someone's about to start a spiritual journey. And given that you're going through your nodal return, that's exactly what's going on with you. Now, you notice that this is very colorful. It's a color purple. Right? The color purple is associated with art, creativity, and spirituality. That's why you're painting. That's why you have your altar. That's why you're doing all of these beautiful creative things, because this chakra wants to express itself. It's called the Sahasrara, and it's connected to your well-being. It's connected to your mind, your body, your spiritual life. And this energy, if it's blocked, it keeps you from connecting to your true source and how to set a clear goal and how you would like to connect with your higher self who's trying to get in there. Okay. So you may choose to, this is also the card of the healer and choosing a modality of healing, which I know you're also doing. So spirit is behind you in this. Okay. They're also saying that you need to meditate a little bit more. They're saying you're way too all over the place. You need to take deep breaths, sit, meditate, because in order to connect to the divine, and everybody has a psychic ability to connect to the divine. We all have this chakra, but we have to exercise it. You know, your first day, you don't walk out the door and run a marathon. Okay. Meditate a little more, practice. Okay. Let's see. I can see you think you have a question here. Let's see. My question is, I can't seem to let the NYU program go. Every time I think about emailing them, no, I stop. I need to get a side thing going. Some options I'm finding are humane education and nutrition, but I still have a desire to go. I don't know how to stop thinking about it. Maybe I should do it. And you have issues meditating. Okay. Sound meditation at nighttime is good, especially with the Solfeggio music. You might want to take up a mantra practice. Mantras literally scrub your brain. They keep you from overthinking. Remember, Gerald pulled that overthinking card a little bit earlier. That was just for you. Okay. That can help you with meditation, just doing the mantra practice, and it takes your mind in another direction. And what I do is I do a mantra practice and I look at an image of the divine or a yantra of the planetary deity or whatever I'm looking at. We all have our different spiritual practices, but sometimes looking at something, even like a candle flame, can help. Music can help. Some people need absolute silence. Experiment. Have fun with it. Don't put too much into it. Don't think too much about it. Okay. Because that's going to take away the joy that you're going to receive from it. But to really enjoy life on earth, you need to release this energy that you're holding on to. Is what they're telling me. This NYU program, release it. If it's meant for you, it will come back. They have your information. They know who you are. You're amazing. Okay. You could be moving in another direction and you have to basically let this go. Either it'll come back to you or you'll find something else. Okay. But what they're saying is you need to be still right now and meditate, because then you'll start finding the answers that you need. And you'll be able to more easily manifest your desires if you release those limiting programs and emotional patterns that are lingering and keeping the anxiety going. Okay, so choose to live fully and achieve real enlightenment where all things are possible. That's what's coming up for you, and I'm very excited for you. Now, that said, I got that you need a little bit more focus in your life. Okay. Sit down and write a list of what you believe your highest ideals are, what you want your average day to look like. Because they show me you running all over the place, trying to get something done without really thinking, where do I want to live? Where do I want to have, where do I want to have breakfast in the morning? What time do I want to wake up? I mean, every little step of your day should be laid out in a way that brings you balance. Okay, because they're showing me there is a bit of a lack of balance here. Okay, so Sagittarius is all about focusing. He's also the wounded healer. So I know you're thinking about a healing modality, and meditating will help you open up that modality for you. And Tanys teaches a lot of classes at Twillow Academy. So that's something to definitely look into. Okay. I believe, I don't have your chart in front of me, but I believe your rune is in Bharani, which is ruled by Yama, which is very sacred because it gives you a Shakti or a spiritual gift to see people coming into the world, which are like babies. A lot of doulas have this energy, and to see people going out of the world, which would be a death doula, because Yama is the god of death, and death and rebirth are one. So that might be something to look into a little bit more. In meditation, it will reveal your truth. Okay, I got the truth card. An honest desire to know and speak your truth will produce beneficial results. You do well with the dying. Excellent. They're showing me a picture of your grandfather, excuse me, regarding death, and like that his spirit is with you, and that, did you help your grandfather die? Because he's really present right now. Okay, I'll let you answer that. You don't have to. And then I got start. You are going to start something new. I'm not getting that it's the NYU program. It's going to be, okay, you were there. Yeah, because he stepped forward and he can support you with that practice or that modality. His shirt is hanging here. Oh, that's beautiful. That's probably why he came into the reading, because he's right there and he's thinking of you. Okay, so know that his spirit is with you. If he's not on your altar, and he is a spiritual guide, you can put him there. Grandfathers are called the Pitrus, and Pitris in Vedic astrology, and they're very helpful to our souls, because once we leave the body, we go up a few octaves and we can be guides for others. So you must start from where you are, examine your situation, and take a chance. Okay, so start something new, and don't be afraid. But before you do that, work on all those other things we talked about. Meditate, still the mind. Don't overthink things, and let the NYU thing go. If it's meant for you, it'll come back. But I have a feeling there's something really exciting waiting for you. Okay, I know that Tanys and Gerald have more for you, and I'm sending you lots of love, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel. So I did pick a couple of life purpose cards for you. And I got the animal one again. So something to do with animals is waiting for you. And talking to your angels. And I got that because I also got the You Are Profoundly Clairvoyant card. Okay, so tap into those abilities. First things first, you'll need to clear yourself. Okay, make sure that you're going in and cleansing all of your energy. There's some of the anxiety is from some toxic energies that you've absorbed, so it's good to let that go. They're reminding you, don't give up on love, because there's a relationship that you've had some issues with lately, and you can clear that, right? So it's saying don't give up on love. You'll be able to clear some of that with forgiveness. And with speaking your truth, your throat chakra, so you need to speak your truth lovingly, okay, in that situation. That's really going to help bring it forward. I can feel it in the throat, actually. You need to recognize the signs from above, because the angels are sending them to you, right? So there's lots of signs coming at you, and you are not quieting the mind in a way that will help you to hear that or see that, because you're clairvoyant. So when you close your eyes and you see pictures, a lot of times people think it's their imagination, right? Building images in their mind. Oftentimes that's what clairvoyance is like. It seems like we're imagining something happening, and oftentimes it is actually messaging that's coming in as clairvoyance. Okay. Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see him, he is actively working on the situation. All right. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins Michael to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. So focus on your artwork, Rachel, okay? Because that is a form of meditation. I know you mentioned you have trouble meditating. When you're doing your painting, are you fully engulfed in your painting? Or is your mind off running around? Okay? If you are fully engulfed in what you're doing, that is being in the art. That is a form of meditation. Okay? So trust in that. Do more of that. Okay? Being in the flow is where you're going to find that peace. You see how peaceful she is standing at the head of her boat there? And again, we've got the moon, which is also my sign for intuition. Okay? Your vibration is rising, right? Along with everybody else. We got that for the group today. So your vibration is rising. As it does so, your clairvoyance is going to start to open up. Okay? Even more. But you're already there. And I got the abundance card for you. So that's awesome. Okay? Embrace the future. Walk through the doors as opportunities come in for you. All right? And know that ancient wisdom is awakening within you as well. So allow that to filter through. Okay? You've been here before, right? You've been on earth before. Allow that ancient wisdom to come through and help you in this lifetime as well. Okay? It's part of your path. Wishing you lots of love.
Rachel Rose, I hope I can be very clear and direct with you. I hope. Because, oh hell, I'm not going to make excuses. You are the Four of Cups in this card in the Santa Muerte. You're just like going, and you're not just doing it. I mean, and okay, maybe this is the problem. You're only doing it in one aspect of yourself, not in all aspects of yourself. You need to have a really big sigh. You need to have that exhale that helps to cleanse. And that is something that we've heard it here, meditate. And, meditate. Okay, do something for 30 seconds with full concentration on whatever it is. Music, dancing, wiggling your toes, chanting, hand gestures. That seems very, very important because you're stuck here. That's why you can't make the decision on whether or not you're going to do that to NYU. I have no idea what's going on with the NYU thing. However, there's a new opportunity that's knocking, especially if you get out of your way. I mean, I'm saying this as somebody who's never in his own way. Okay? You believe that, right? Here's an interesting thing also to think about. I wonder if traveling to NYU just to walk around might help get some of this stuff to let go. Because do you want to work there or do you just want to visit? I wonder, because I'm also getting the Nine of Swords. And this Nine of Swords, when I look at this is a thought process that has gone awry. This is your thought process controlled by squirrels that are at a rave who've had a Red Bull. I mean, you know it. I mean, am I? You're picturing it, right? I mean, I completely understand. And by the way, that's okay. But in order to get control of that, because you're going, you're going. There's this new opportunity that's showing up. You need to get all of this out. You need to do a complete and utter brain dump. Draw it, mind map it, just whatever. If it were me, I would clear a space on a wall. I'd put up paper and I would put everything on there that is in my brain. I'd get it out and then I would walk away and then I'd have a cup of tea and then I would decide whether or not I'm going to look at it or if I'm just going to take it down, fold it up and put it away. So what do you have available to help you? And if you're commenting, I can't see it. So if here's what's available to you. You did that 2 weeks ago. Beautiful. Do it again. You're much more complicated than you want to admit. And complicated is a beautiful thing because complicated and complex, they're the same. Complicated means you don't have you're not organized with it. Potion. Drink something that is going to help soothe you and to calm you. Do some moon magic. I am complex like wine. Well, of course. Of course. We all knew that. I mean, I did. So a potion. Set a potion, and then pay attention to elemental spirit to help you. This is one of those things that I think is going to be, it's going to be beautifully charging and supporting you. Kava didn't work. You're right. Well, sorry about that. I don't, you know, maybe a potion would help with that rash. But I really get it all out of your brain. I mean, because it's like, okay. You know you want to do something else, but guess what? It's the middle of February. It is sort of, and put some music on. Get the pink sweater out, the blue fuzzy slippers. Wear the extra jewelry. Color your hair. Oh, interesting. Color your hair. Change the way you're thinking. Massage your hair. Get it out. I'll stop now. Thank you.
Oh, and remember to breathe right there on his cup.
There you go.
Yeah.
Breathing is good.
Also, you could try putting amethyst in your water to make that potion. Make crystal elixir for yourself, okay? Make sure you don't choke on the amethyst, please. Yeah. Safety announcement. Take the amethyst out before you drink it.
You heard it here first, people. Take the amethyst out before you drink it. Words to live by.
Okay, Rachel, thank you. Sending you lots of love, honey. And yeah, just see this as I call it failing up when I get things like that. Okay, because it always ends up in something better for me in the long run, and it's going to be better for you too. All right. Okay, so Kristen Louise, good to see you. Bushra, we're going in order. So we let's see. We will get to questions. But our next question is going to be let's see if I can find you. Ashley Foster. Thank you for donating, Ashley. And again, if you want a longer reading and you want your question to the front of the line, this is what you do. Tip. It's in the description and up here. All right. So I would like to know is Carl trying to step things up? Okay, the first card I got for you, Miss Ashley, thank you for being on the show again, is the Sun. The Sun represents the ego. There's a battle of the egos here. Okay, and I'm getting that Carl's ego is a little bigger. Okay, when I pulled this card, so he's kind of stifling your ego a little bit, and there needs to be a better balance here. Okay, because you shine bright too, and you should be allowed to express yourself and be vocal and take the stage as well. Right now, he's the one on stage. Okay, that's the main energy I got from Karma cards. Then you can't make this stuff up. I went to my Enchanted Love Tarot. I got the Sun reversed. Support. So you see down here, the winged figure. Is it Horus that had the wings or Tanys? Yo, you're on mute. Who had the wings? Well, the one that I thought it was Icarus, and Icarus got too close to the sun, his wings melted, and he fell. Okay, so yeah, the issue here is more of a the winged flyer on the sun. He's gotten too close to he thought he was a god. He found it to be a fiery star, and he melted his solar powered rings. That's kind of what I got from this. So your partner, I'm getting, desires a lot more attention, more money, more power, and really can't stop complaining. And the good things in life are kind of being overlooked, especially the things that you bring to this relationship. And selfishness is getting in the way of true love. I really wish I had better cards, but I just get really selfish vibes because if I pull two suns, especially a sun reverse, there's not a lot of support on your end here. They're saying spend a little more time with yourself and your own creativity, because they're telling me that you're a creative person. And let's see. Don't let your family influence your relationships moving forward. They're also saying that you need to shine a little bit more and he needs to shine a little bit less in order to make this work. Okay, because there's a little bit of imbalance there that I'm getting. Yeah, that's the main thing. And he's not very happy. He's kind of disappointed and you're disappointed in him. It's a weird energy. Okay. So I asked for some clarifiers and I got the High Priest. Okay. Whenever I pull him, you can see there, this predicts a time of spiritual development and togetherness. So if you really want this to work, you're going to have to both go through a lot of spiritual development and seek out a mentor and possibly an outside religious figure to help you. If you guys go to a church or you follow a similar belief system, this person, this counselor, can kind of help you deal with some of the lingering aspects that need to be dealt with in this relationship. Until that happens, I got the Hanged Man reversed. Okay, this actually flew out. This can signal self-deception. You may be betraying your own interests by ignoring your own needs and instincts in the relationship, and try to follow your heart to avoid losing out on someone who really loves you. Okay, because the next card I got was deception. Oh, Tanys got that card. Okay, there we go. Deception. Okay, we both got the deception card. He's not telling you the truth, my dear. There's someone wearing a false mask in this relationship. They're not shining and showing you their true self, and that's not always good. And the reason you feel so drawn to this person is this is a past life relationship, but it's karmic. Okay, so if you're going to enter this relationship with this person, you've known each other before, and you're going to be working out a lot of gunk. Okay, so just prepare yourself for that gunk and go to a high priest to help you if you want to continue to go down this path with Carl. But know that this battle of egos needs to be balanced out for the both of you if you really want to go down this path. Okay, so Ashley, thanks for joining us again and for tipping, and we're sending you lots of love. I know Tanys and Gerald have more for you.
Yes. So yes, I had similar cards, I'm afraid, Ashley. Let go of the control issues around this. I think it's him trying to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Because I did get the deception as well. Someone's wearing a false mask here. And they're asking if you've asked the angels for help with this. So if not, please do. Okay. Your angels want to help you with the situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene because of free will. So please ask them and work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. Okay. However, having said that, they also don't want you to give up on love. Okay. Perhaps it is not the relationship for you. However, your twin flame relationship is coming. There is a twin flame coming. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So I'm not sure that he is it, because I also got reconciliation. So a past person is coming back for you. And it's happening very soon. Okay. And it will be honeymoon time with lots of play. Okay. So this particular one, not sure that that's it. This could be, so there's two options here. One of them is, it is Carl, and he's going to go through some awakening, and you're going to be able to do the reconciliation that you need to do. And in order to do that, you need to ask the angels to help you. The other one is that there is someone else that is a soulmate or a twin flame relationship, and it's somebody from your past, okay, who's coming back. Yeah, when it says that, it could even mean past lives, but I think it would be different from Carl in that situation. Okay. And anyway, so don't give up on love. Just allow this to unfold however it's meant to. Okay. The angels will help you. Just ask them to help unfold the situation, whatever's for your highest good, with ease and grace. Make sure you add with ease and grace, because they don't always know that. Okay, they're not here in the physical, so ask them for ease and grace. Okay, I hope that's helpful, Ashley. Thanks.
Ashley, I'll be blunt. No, because Carl doesn't know how to step things up, doesn't know exactly what to do. And I'm also thinking you're not sure exactly what you want that to step up to look like. I did get the Lover's card, which is, when I see the Lover's card, it's about partnerships, relationships. However, oftentimes they're divinely inspired. And as Tanys was saying, ask the angels for help, invite them in. And if you ask them for help, do yourself a favor and listen to what they tell you. Because oftentimes we say, I want help, but then we cover our ears and we don't hear. You are the Queen of Swords, very powerful. You like to do things. You want things to be done in a certain way and on a certain timeline. Love doesn't always do that, just so that you're aware of it. And when you try to force it, it does not go well. It does not go well. However, she knows what she wants, and that's okay. So I did get the Five of Pentacles as it relates to Carl. The finances are not really what they look like. Is how I feel. Hashtag for entertainment purposes only. I also got, you really need to appreciate who you are in your fullness, because Ashley, I think this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who is fully aware and enjoys where she is and who she is. She's perfectly comfortable with her body, her relationship with the world. I also got that in a different card, in a different deck. So we got two Nine of Pentacles. So I would say it's very important for you to enjoy what you have. And that, Two of Wands, as Tana said, could be two different people, some from the past. It could be a past life. So there's two options here. And I think it's an important thing for you to, do you ever, I don't know, do you ever write yourself a love letter and talk about how you feel because you are in love and you are loved unconditionally? I think that would be a really powerful thing for you to do. Here's how I feel. Leave names out of it. And because that can be extremely powerful when you write it down. Okay, I'll stop talking. It's a lot.
Thank you, Gerald. Thank you, Tanys. And we hope that was helpful for you, Ashley. Thank you for joining us. And please check back in and let us know how you're doing. Okay, so we're going to get to our next comment. Scrolling up for you. And it's from Charlotte. Welcome, Charlotte. Hello, I applied to join the police academy. Congratulations. I already did tests. Good. When will I be called for a physical assessment? Okay, so the first card I got for you is there's something that you are struggling to separate yourself from. You need to walk away from something in your life. Okay, that's going to free you up to be an even better candidate. Okay, so there's something in your past that you were refusing to walk away from that is blocking you. And it has to do with your career and in things in general. And so I said, what's the outcome going to be? I got the Justice card. You will be a member of the justice system. You're going to be an awesome police officer. You're going to bring justice to the world. We need more of you in our lives. I mean, I needed the police this. Yeah, we need you guys in our world, So the justice system is going to welcome you because this came up upright. So you're going to be good. All right. Got the Four of Wands, 4 weeks. Okay. About 4 weeks is what you can expect. But this comes with a little caveat. Six of Swords. There is going to be, and I got it reversed. There is going to be difficulty moving past something. You're going to feel stuck. The progress is going to be delayed. It's going to be some kind of internal conflict that comes up. Okay. That's going to cause some like discord. This is kind of my card for car trouble too. So there's just going to be something that delays this. Okay. But when I got the 4 weeks card and then I got that, just be ready for this delay when it's coming. Okay. That's what I have for you. I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you lots of love, Charlotte. And again, congratulations.
Hello. So, yes, there's some healing to do first. Okay. Definitely some healing to do. You need to listen with your heart and listen for what that healing is. So it's about going into the heart to decide where that healing needs to happen. Listen is also related to your ear chakras. Okay. So notice any messages that appear as sounds, music, words from external sources and from within. Okay. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So ask the guides for assistance because you are a light worker as well. You're an earth angel. Okay. And you're going to be really in this interesting role as a police officer, right? A light worker and a police officer at the same time. It's a beautiful bridge between, okay? And it's going to be essential that we get more light workers in those kinds of roles so that we can actually change how that system is seen. So you will be renewing your life, but there's clutter to get rid of first, right? So a few things to release, like Michelle was saying, but you are ready for more. Okay. It says your career is growing and blossoming. Now's the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. So I do think that that's a positive for having the call come in for the physical assessment. All right. There's a part of you that is fearful for yourself and your family. I think you're less fearful about your own safety than you are about your family if you're not safe. Does that make sense? And so you need to know that your loved ones are safe too. All right. Let go of the fear and worry because it's not serving you in this situation. You need to release that. And that's going to be a difficult one to do, considering what profession you're going into. So that's where you're going to be doing some of that work. But you're a light worker. You can make it through this, right? You are protected. Okay. So Michael is with you. I mean, Michael he's the head of the armies, the light armies. So if he's with you, you're a light worker, means you're a light warrior. You got this, Charlotte, okay? So just do the healing before. Yes, like being a light worker in the army. Exactly. We need light workers all over doing all sorts of work. That's how we move the vibration up because our systems need to change. And we can't do that if we don't have light workers all over. So kudos to all of you that are in systems that are challenging for light workers because we need you. Okay. So thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you to all of you. Hope that's helpful.
Charlotte, you really are a gung-ho person. You want to just take the bull by the horns. You want to make it work. And here's what I think is it's going to go out well. We have the world for you. I'm going to say 9 days, you're going to get some sort of a call about the physical assessment. And it's going to go very well because I actually think you're going to get in sooner rather than later because the stars will line up. You'll call them back and they'll have an opening. And so it just feels that way. Now, end result of this is I pulled 2 cards from this deck and I got 2 kings. That bodes pretty dang well. King of Pentacles, which is knowing your money, your finances, your resources, your physical body, and the King of Wands, being a rock star, really being inspiring, and as you know, being a light worker. That's great. It's going to help with that. It's going to draw appropriate attention to it, and you will be able to use that inspiration to help others. And not just with, well, you're going to be able to help others because you are going to be a good law enforcement officer, because you're going to use your brain, and you're also going to honor your intuition, and you're going to look at the people that you're helping. So congratulations. I hope it works out well. Let us know. I'd love to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
All right, Charlotte, we're sending you lots of luck and lots of love as well. Okay, so I'm just going to go through these questions really quick because we're getting low on time. These are, we're going in order because no one else is tipped. This is Bushra Ali. What's coming up for me in the coming months in regards to my financial troubles? Will things get better? Absolutely. I got, sorry,
absolutely.
I
And
just
she
went offline
paused
for a second.
I thought that was for dramatic effect. It was like,
That's what I did too.
Oh.
And then I was like, okay, Michelle, yeah, okay.
And then you also added this question, Bushra. What's coming in regards to immigration to another country? It's going to go well, okay? Because financials are there for you, okay? It's going very slow. Pentacles are a slow-moving suit, all right? That's just how they work. When do you see things unfolding? All right. I can't look at your chart because that involves me taking up a lot of time and space here, but you're welcome to set up a reading for me and give me your birth information again, and we can do a career reading for you, especially because you got this energy coming, okay? You'll be able to afford it, all right? Plus. Okay, I got the Justice card. There's some legal stuff that you're going to work out, and it's going to work out in your favor. So just the legal system, as you know, since COVID has been extremely slow in every single country. And so things are taking much longer. The dockets are all bound up. Okay, they're months and months behind. That's the reason for the delay. But there will be justice, and this will happen. Okay, when is it going to unfold? I got the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. And then for some reason, when I picked up this card, Spirit told me April 21st through the 30th, you're going to get some kind of news. And astrologically, I know that's when Jupiter is entering Aries in the Vedic. Jupiter in Aries is going to create some kind of an opening for you during that time. Okay. You've waited a long time for this. I'm excited for you. I hope that was helpful, and welcome to the show. We hope you come back.
Yeah, so I'm giggling because I got, the way forward is open.
Bingo.
So you just need to recognize the signs from above, okay? The angels are sending you messages now, and you're too distracted to notice. So stay alert to those messages, okay? Look for the 4s. There's something about the 4s. Look for those, okay? Is there something for that, Michelle?
Yes. Oh, so I thought I was muted. Okay, sorry. Yeah. For some reason, you sent this in at 4:08 a.m. and then you signed in at 4:04 a.m. and it said there's something 4:04 p.m. our time, and so there was something about the time in 4:04. So,
4s.
The timing on the thing here is 4:04, and then she said had to set to I'm a reminder for your life at 4:04. So it's 5 a.m. here, 4:04. So it just keeps coming up.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good. You're going to be faced with a decision. Okay. But know that you're going to make the right decision, because yes, you are correct. So whatever you choose, first of all, go into the heart to make your choice. Okay. When we go to the head, we bypass any intuitive hits. Listen to your voice, the voices of your guides. Okay. I don't know why I'm saying listen. So maybe you have some clairvoyance inclination there, Bushra, but I would do that. And that's when I got the way open. The way forward is open. So you will be able to go forward. And they're going to guide you. So that's why I say you need to listen. Your vibration is rising. This is a great time of spiritual growth for you. So you're evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So feel into that, because you're on this spiritual journey, and that's going to just help support all the other stuff like the immigration and the finances. It's going to help you to move forward. Okay, so step into that, enjoy the spiritual journey. It's a ride, and it's a beautiful evolution process. So welcome to that.
So finances are going to be better here soon. Eight of Pentacles suggests to me that it is important for you to, you've put a lot of things into play or into action to help them be better. When they start changing, you need to continue to do the things that you've already established. If you get a little bit of extra money, don't be spending it, because you have a long-term goal, long-range goal. So you have to pay very close attention to that. As it relates to the immigration, I got the Three of Wands. When you look at this card, somebody is actually packing, and that's fairly hopeful. Yes, everything is running very slow. I completely understand. You can get upset that it's going slowly, or you cannot get upset, or you can do something else. Trust that it's going to get done. Michelle, I also got Justice. So yeah, it's everything is going to work out. Don't try to rush it, because things are going as they are for the best outcome, is how I feel. So that's me. Hope that helps.
Awesome. I love that we both got the Justice card. That's awesome. And everything we said was kind of tied together. That's how these readings work. So Bushra, we're sending you lots of love and luck as you start this new journey. It's awesome. It's exciting to move to another country. Okay, so let's go to our next question, and it's Jiao. Good to see you, Jiao. Hi, everyone. Any messages for my guides? Thank you. Okay. 8 of Cups, Jiao. Walk away. You're in a kind of disappointing situation, and you need to seek more independence. Walk away. Okay. This is the end. You to start a new soul search in another direction. That's what they're telling you. Pursue another path. That's the main energy I got from that, because it's going to open up the doors for success. This is Archangel Metatron, the Chariot. Okay. There's an important achievement waiting for you, self-discipline and willpower and public recognition. So in walking away from this other thing, you open the door for the Chariot. What is that going to bring? A Queen of Earth energy in your life. This could be a female or feminine energy that's thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible, really good with money, very giving and generous, highly practical, very Taurian. Could also be Virgo or Capricorn. But that's kind of what I got. This pot of gold made me think Taurus. Okay. And this is a great time to pursue a spiritual relationship, because Venus just entered Pisces. Okay. And Venus rules Taurus, which is why I was thinking Taurus. The person who is trying, I went to my Ascended Masters deck, and I said, who's trying to break through in his meditation and his prayers? I got Jesus. Open your heart to love. So, praying to Jesus, inviting him in, asking him for advice is, for direction, if that's one of your guides, because he will provide you with direction. Okay. Because Spirit is asking you to switch gears, reboot, try a different direction. All the cards are like, move in another direction, because that's where the wealth is. That's where the success is. That's where the public recognition is. And that's where a possible good relationship with someone is. Okay. Sending you lots of love. And I know Tanys and Gerald have more for you, Jiao.
Hi, Jiao. It's good to see you again. So yes, I have that this ending is a blessing in disguise. Okay. So be patient and have faith. Okay. Your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare dreamed. So you just need to cut some cords, right? Release some of those things. We're attached to negative things in our lives, negative people, with etheric cords. They're like little threads of energy. And so you just need to envision cutting those cords. Okay. I think all three of us do that kind of work. So if you need help with that, we're happy to help, because it is time for you to step into the spotlight. So you need that stuff behind. Leave that other stuff behind, I should say. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time for you to share your wisdom. Okay. They're also saying, don't give up on love. So I feel like some of this stuff was love stuff, like you're walking right away from a relationship. The relationship you cherish can be healed. allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So this is asking Archangel Michael to cut the cords. Okay. So I don't actually feel it's going to be the same person. I think it's going to be somebody else that's coming in, and that you're going to know because you're profoundly clairvoyant. All right. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight. Your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. And that teaching and guidance is you stepping into the spotlight. Okay. Before you step into the spotlight, however, step into stillness. This is tapping into intuition. Big, huge moon there. Step into the stillness and allow the angels to communicate. Because there is magic. Believe in the magic. It is abound in your life. Okay. It's just coming in a different way than what you are expecting, but it is there. Trust that they are there. The angels are there. The magic is there. All of those high vibe energies are there for you. Okay. It doesn't feel like it right now, I know, but it will. Okay. Hope that's helpful.
As you look at things, this is the Six of Wands. It's important to celebrate the successes that you have had, the victories, no matter how small they seem to you, because it's very important. Because the Wheel of Fortune, because things are always changing, things are always moving, and that's okay. That's what life is about. Because we go from the Six of Wands to the Ace of Wands. So there's I think your guides are telling you the next inspiration is going to be showing up here soon, and much sooner than you are expecting. And if something's not filling you, they are suggesting that you take your toys and you move to a different sandbox. Just pack them up. You don't have to give any energy to something that doesn't serve you anymore. And I love that. It's just like I'm taking my toys and I'm going home, or I'm moving on, because the other card that I got is the Chariot. And yes, you are going to be moving to something that is that's going to be inspiring, something and the Chariot suggests that they're talking to you in your dreams. If you're not paying attention to your dreams, I would encourage you to do that. Pay attention to your dreams. They're giving hints. They're giving some support. So hope that helps.
Fabulous, Gerald. I love that we all got walk away.
Taking my toys and I'm going home.
Pretty much. Spirit just, yeah, exactly. It was just yelling it the whole time. All of us got it. All right, ciao. I'm sending you lots of love on your next chapter. Take care. Now, Info Entertainment, I know you have a lot going on. Okay, because I got the reverse Ten of Swords for you. It'd be worse if it was in this direction, but what this tells me is the worst is over, my dear. Okay. You have survived the worst. You're on this course of recovery. Okay. A cycle has ended. You can now start to receive some support from others, and know that things will get better from here on out. Okay. This is my rock bottom card when this comes up upside down, especially. You've hit rock bottom, and you can only go up from here. Okay. Because there's a lot of unnecessary worry going on in your life. I've got the Seven of Earth. Okay. Unnecessary. You have some seeds that are well planted that are going to help you grow out of this phase, this really negative chapter. Okay. So don't worry through this. Know that there are some seeds that will grow into something beautiful out of this. It's just that you've been through so much in such a short period of time, and they're showing it to me. Wow. And so, yeah, you and your family, just know that it's going to lead to something that's going to help you grow. And in the meantime, kind of work on your anxiety by doing something with your hands. Here she's using a pottery wheel. It could be writing. It could be painting. It could be anything that you love. I mean, if you like washing your car, go wash your car. Keep your hands busy is what they're showing me, because that will help you get a lot of the anxiety out. I'm a little weird. I clean my house. Like I'll put like Sophalgia music on the television, or like just something fun. And I'll just clean my house and light a candle, and when it's all done, and just take a deep breath and feel good. Just do whatever with your hands that makes you feel good. Okay. I also write. So think about, just brainstorm a few things you need to do to help with that anxiety, because I'm picking up on a lot of it. And it's, again, that's because of you've been through quite a bit. Okay. Sending you lots of love. Thanks for joining us.
Hi. So I'm getting lepidolite.
Mhm.
That's one thing you can do with your hands. Get a worry stone with lepidolite. Play with that. Okay. While you're in places that you can't do something with your hands. And they're advising you to let it go. There's something you need to release.
Yeah.
Okay. Cutting cords.
Mhm.
So you have a lot going on. It's time to release some of it and let some of it go. To give you some room to heal the past. Okay, because the past is kind of what's holding you back a little bit. Pay attention to your ideas, their messages. Okay, crown chakra. And do some singing and dancing. Time to play, right? You need some time to play. You've got so much going on. You're not doing this. So do a little bit of play, and that's going to help the anxiety. Play with some crystals, lepidolite. Good option for you. And wishing you lots of love. Oh, you're on mute, Gerald.
Thank you. I got the 6 of coins. It's time to, if you need help, to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. And it could be, I need, take me out for a cup of coffee or a tea or something. Just get me, just spend some time with me. That's very important, because you do need to have a new spark of inspiration. This is the Page of Wands, because so much has been going on. And yes, there's justice. So there is, it mentioned that your husband is dealing with litigation. Yes, do what you need to do. Show up, do everything as ethically as, do everything ethically so that you can get through this. So that's the message that I have for you.
Awesome. And Tanys, are you okay to do one more?
If we
Or you
go
have to go?
quickly.
Okay.
Yes, we can go quickly.
Okay. So let's see. Louise Phillips, I believe, was next. General reading, please. Okay. Something's going on with the familia, honey. I got the 10 of Cups reversed. So I asked, what does Spirit suggest she do to kind of help with kind of this unhappy situation that they're showing me? Get a massage. Some cricks, some creaks. Go get a massage. Try to like work out some of it. And it would help to go to someone who's also a healer, who has healing hands and more than just the physical. Okay, so she can help you release some of the anything yucky that you're holding on to, because we do store stuff in our bodies that shouldn't be there, because they're showing me some stuff that needs to come out. Okay. And then I got the World. So know that this is you've done well, my dear. Okay, so the answer is this is graduation time. Promises will be kept. Your deepest desires will soon be fulfilled. A major milestone will be reached. You will soon attain a degree of achievement and understanding that rewards you on a physical, mental, and spiritual nature for your efforts to find true love or improve your existing relationship. The relationships will get better. There's some stuff you need to let go. Maybe go see a healer, check your chakras, but they're also showing me that there's something that needs to be massaged out. It's kind of there. Okay, I know Tanys can tap into that because I definitely feel it. And if I feel it, I know she can. Because then I got the 2 of Gems. Okay, someone is resisting change around you. This could be you. This could be them. It could be both of you. Don't resist change. It's a good thing coming your way. Okay, but you definitely need to see a healer, my dear. That's the main thing I got. And I'm going to let Tanys and Gerald take over.
Hi, Louise. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Heart chakra is heavy. There's a few. I think we need to. There's a few things there to take a look at. Okay. I feel like actually healers. I feel like that you're already like a light worker and involved in that sort of thing. I am here if you need assistance, but I feel like you have your connections. So Archangel Michael is with you now, even though you can't see it. I'm actively working on this situation. I'm here helping you. Okay, so he's with you. I feel like there's a piece there that perhaps you need to ask him to come and help you a little bit more. If you get nervous, focus on service, right? Because you are a powerful light worker. And I feel like perhaps you're doing this work. I'm not sure whether that's correct or not. Maybe you can clarify that. I feel as though even if you're not doing hands-on healing work with people, you're bringing your light to situations that need you as the light worker. And I think that's where, so there's a little bit of like energy drain happening because you are a light worker. Okay. Don't settle for less in your relationships. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. Because you are ready for more. There's something greater happening. Put your creative energy into action, because creativity is closely related to that passion. All right. So get creative, because someone new is coming into your life. So whether this is a mentor or somebody like that, or whether it's a romantic partner, I feel as though it's a new romantic partner because I got the twin flame as well. Okay. Oh, she says yes. So she is a healer as well. So you can do some of your own healing, or you can find someone to do a share with, or whatever the case may be, because you're getting ready for this person to come in. Okay. So get rid of that stuff, cut the cords, clean up, do the cleanup. We all do, right? All of us, we all have to see our own healers, even if we are healers. Okay. Sending you tons of light. You're on mute, Gerald.
Excuse me. I did that again. And I'm glad I was muted because I said a word.
We read it.
yes, of course. Of course. Thanks. Wow. I feel seen. You are a high priestess. You know oftentimes what it is that you need to do to help heal your body. You know what's going on. I would also encourage you to trust that and to take action accordingly. I would also encourage you, the Nine of Pentacles, to maybe put on some jewelry that just elevates you and to help you. It lines your chakras. It makes you feel good. It gives you all of those vibes. Totally own it. Something that makes you feel really good. Now's the time, especially with spring coming up. I mean, we have the spring equinox, the Hanged Man. It's a great time to find balance in things that you didn't find balance before. So changing your perspective a little bit could actually help. And if that includes dancing around and having that jewelry make amazing noises, that would be amazing. And honor who you are. You have a tendency to know exactly what you need before anybody else can suggest it. So there you go.
Beautiful. Okay. I'm just going to do this real quick. Lauren, you got some family stuff going on. It could be financially related. Someone's refusing to change in this situation. And the best thing that you can do is ground yourself. That's you. Ground yourself. Okay. That's what Spirit's telling you. That's the main energy I've got. Tanys is saying,
stay the course. You think you're on the wrong track, but you're not. And just embrace the moments. There's magic in every moment. Okay.
Okay.
If you're taking any vitamins or any supplements of any kind, make sure you keep taking them. Hashtag for entertainment purposes only, but this comes up. Remember that what you put in your body changes your energy, whether or not you intend to do it. So there's that.
Okay, wonderful.
Awesome.
All right, Tanys, I'm going to go ahead and close off with Gerald and talk about some events going on for him. But do you want to go ahead and sign off and we'll say goodbye to you?
Yes, unfortunately, I do have another engagement to get to. So I'm wishing you all tons of love and light. Please come back and see us next week. I'm Tanys Coughlan with the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy. At Twillow Lifestyle. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Thank you. You're hired as my assistant, Gerald. We can do it for each other. We'll on each other's show.
We'll
do that.
There you go.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure having you, Gerald. It's great to see you. And as always, it's such an honor, Michelle, to be reading with you. So take care, everyone. We'll see you next week.
All right. Love you, Tanys.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Okay. All right. So let's see. We've got, I think, any more here. Is there time for a general from Andrea? Let me see if I just May I have one as well? Meditation clears chakras. Okay. Jessica Marie. Oh, yes, you are very talkative. Yep, I get it. Let's see. Andrea. Is there time for another general? I'll go ahead and do a quick general for you, okay?
Sure.
Is that all right? All right. And then we're going to talk about some events that we have going on. I'm excited because Gerald's got some really good ones.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow, honey. Okay. You're going through it. It's came up upright for me. Okay. You've been through quite a bit. If you feel like you have been betrayed, I'm getting, because I got the business card after this, that there's maybe a business partnership that's gone a little south for you. Move on from the previous person that did this and look for this person, because they're telling me this has to do something with a business partnership, definitely something around money and planning. Okay. Let me try to see if I can get a self-care card for you, because whenever I pull that 10 of Swords, it's like, oh man,
it's tough. It's a tough card.
It really is. It is a tough one. Oh, look to the stars. Okay. You are also welcome to book a session with me, and I can help you out astrologically with what's going on with you. It's astrologicaltarot.com, but the stars will reveal the answers as to why you're going through this right now. It could be Saturn. It could be Saturn's the main guy. He just moved into Aquarius. So it could be some other things. But what I'm getting is that you have a malefic planet that's causing you some problems, okay, that needs remedies. All right. So you can see me. You can see another astrologer if you're more comfortable, but go visit an astrologer. Okay.
Would you believe that I got the star and you pulled this? You know, it's like you just cannot make this up.
Aww.
What so when I see the star in the tarot, it reminds me of divine intervention or divine blessing. You're the star. You're looking at it. I also got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, it is about action. It is about action that is slow and steady. It is grounded action. And that is an important thing to remember is because this is an opportunity to keep your eyes on the long-term goal and not necessarily, don't lose sight of that long-term goal as you're showing up every day doing the stuff that you need to do. So keep showing up. You're going to get healthy because you're going to exercise. You're going to do the things to care for your well-being in your physical body, and so it just feels very important to remember to show up. And it's the Chariot. So the Chariot is it's talking about things are moving, as well as pay attention to your dreams, because your dreams may give you some additional insight and support. So here we go.
Beautiful. And Andrea, you mentioned that your Saturn is transiting your ninth. That tells me is for the last 2.5 years, Saturn was in your 8th house. That's called Ashtama Shani in Vedic astrology. And it is an incredibly difficult energy. I married a Gemini Lagna ascendant. These last 2 years were some of the hardest he's ever been through. The good news is he's gone. Saturn's not coming back into your 9th house for another 29 years. So you could take a freaking breath. Okay. So that 10 of Swords, you've been through it. You're now opening the door to a new business venture, a new life, and a new possibilities for you. But that was definitely Saturn if he was in your 8th house for 2.5 years. And transiting the 9th, I just got through this because I'm a Taurus ascendant. Look for a guru. After I went through Ashtama Shani, I found my Vedic astrology guru. I'm in my 4th year of classes with her. And she has been so integral toward both my healing and my practice. So look for a guru. The best time is right now. Both Venus and Jupiter are in Pisces. Venus will be in Pisces until March 12th, and Jupiter will be in Pisces until April 21st. You will definitely want to find a guru before April 19th of this year, because then Jupiter's going to go into Aries and join Rahu, and Rahu can bring the wrong kind of guru. So start looking for your spiritual teacher. I'm trying to publish a book. Oh, excellent. Well, if you tried to publish a book in the last 2.5 years, Shani blocked that. The synopsis was on Netflix, but they have no money. Okay. So you're definitely going to have to search for someone who can help you kind of navigate that. And it's going to come in the form of a guru in the area that you're looking at. But this is also a spiritual house. It's also going to involve some travel in the next. Well, you might actually have, excuse me, you're going to have some blocks in travel because that's what Shani does. But your responsibility needs to be onto a spiritual teacher in your life. Okay, that's what that means. All right. Okay, so Gerald, can you share with us some of the fabulous things that you have on this week? I'm excited.
Well, tomorrow,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I actually on Monday on my channel on TarotStache, I have some readings. I have some guests coming in. We're going to do readings, and then and so I have various things. Essentially, like and subscribe. It's easier because some of the things that I've got planned for March include I'm going to have a laugh and learn about archangels. I'm going to be having a conversation about where do you go when you're making it through some of the things that are hidden that you're not necessarily enjoying looking at. That's an important thing to consider. And there are going to be so many giggles and laugh along the way. We're going to raise the energy around, especially this time of the year. It's great. So there you go. Boom.
Fabulous. And yes, please, everyone, subscribe to his channel. It's right over here, right there, TarotStache. Okay. He is fabulous. I go on there all the time and just chat or work lurk.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, and it is okay to do work lurking.
It is.
We encourage
work lurking.
that.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I'm also a cook lurk and a
yes, I think it's very, very helpful.
Yes,
It's
and
so
it's a lot of fun. And he has really good guests, you guys. Some stuff that's going up on my end. You can go to twillowlifestyle.com and check out some of the classes that are coming out in the spring. You can go onto my page, astrologicaltarot.com, and just click on classes. It'll just take you to that page. We also have a new membership available. You can see that here. That's twillowlifestyle.ca/members. Tons of people in the community are submitting stuff every month to this. And it's $11 Canadian, guys. That's nothing. And you get all of the Vedic transits from me before the month starts. So it's good stuff. And then you could also, I'm actually open to discovery calls right now. So that's you can just go to astrologicaltarot.com and book a free discovery call with me just to talk about the coming year, because we've got a lot of big planetary energy coming. And yeah, I mean, I just had the International Joytish Conference last month. It was fabulous. I should have the recording available for that as well soon.
Excellent.
So yeah, all right. Well, again, thank you for joining me, Gerald. Everyone go to his channel, TarotStache. It's such a fabulous group of people. I love being part of the audience and hope to be on your show someday.
Yes, we'll work that out.
Fabulous. And I'm Michelle Marie. I am the owner and operator of astrologicaltarot.com. Come visit and we'll talk and get to know each other.
And I'm Gerald. I am TarotStache, and I like to have a good time on YouTube and include you with it. So there you go.
Yay.
I wish I could do Tanys, but here, this is Tanys. Oh, you're
Twillow
in
Lifestyle.
there. Twillow Lifestyle. There you go.
Sounds good.
Boom.
We're representing everybody here.
Yep.
All right, guys. We're sending you lots of love. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.